Hello and welcome to the Tombak Academy. I am Ziya and we are going to continue the learning and the practice of this Persian drum called Tombak. In the previous videos we learned many patterns and many phrases on this drum. So if you didn't watch yet the previous videos, I suggest you to go back to the previous videos to get familiar to the language of this drum. Today I will show you some new phrases with syncopation. What is syncopation? Syncopation in music is just the displacement of the main accent on the phrase. So let's take a phrase of 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you feel the pulse on each beat. So it's a 4 pulse. So we call it a bar of 4 beats. So if I change the accent on upbeat, then you feel the syncopation. I will give you some examples and it will be much easier to understand. So let's take a phrase that we already learned, a phrase in 4 beats. Tombak BkB Tombak Tombak BkB Tombak. So this phrase in 4 beats. 1 and E, 2 E and 3 and 4 and. So I will just change something on the 3rd beat. Listen to that. Tombak BkB BkB Tombak BkB BkB. So you notice I don't play on the 3rd beat. I play on the upbeat of the 3rd beat. Tombak BkB BkB. See, it makes a feeling of the accent is displaced. So it makes an interesting variation in this phrase. So I will say it again, this phrase with syncopation, and then play and say it, and just only play it on the tombak. Here we go. Tombak BkB BkB Tombak BkB BkB Tombak BkB BkB. You should be very careful about the silence that we don't play. Actually, the silence is in the music on the 3rd beat. So I play on the half part of the third beat. 3 and on the upbeat. So it creates a syncopation. I will show another example. So let's take the phrase Tombak BkB Tombak BkB Tombak BkB Tombak BkB. So now again I will not play on the third beat. So I will put a silence on the 3rd beat. So it will be Tombak BkB BkB Tombak BkB BkB Tombak BkB BkB Tombak BkB BkB. You see again another variation, interesting, by just taking off actually one stroke, creating syncopation, and it accentuates the upbeat of the 3rd beat. So now I will combine these 2 phrases to make a long phrase of 4 bars of 4 beats, just with these syncopated phrases that we learned. I will say and then say play, and then only play it on the tombak. Tombak BkB BkB Tombak BkB BkB Tombak BkB 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 Tombak BkB BkB Tombak BkB BkB Tombak BkB BkB. finish on the first beat of the next bar. So you see, just putting a syncopation make a small variation that makes the phrase more interesting. Now I will extend more this phrase to create a phrase of 8 bars. If you remember, in the previous videos we learned how to create phrases of 4 bars and how to create phrases of 8 bars with just one simple phrase. So now I will use this formula to create this phrase of 8 bars. So here we go. Tombak BkB T-Bk Tombak BkB T-Bk Tombak BkB T-Bk Tombak BkB T-Bk Tombak BkB 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 T-Bk Tombak BkB 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 T-Bk Tombak 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 BkB 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 T-Bk Tombak BkB 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 T-Bk. So I will not analyze again this phrase. If you watch the previous video, I put the link here. So if you watch, you can see what formula that I use. Then it will be much easier to memorize the phrase. So there is many different ways to create syncopation. You can create your own phrase just by taking off the accentuated beat. Just you displace the accent. But make sure to not change the pulse. The pulse stays stable. We just like on the third beat, if I don't play, it stays on the place. I just accentuate on the upbeat of the third beat. So make sure to keep your pulse equal and steady. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this class. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. And if you have any questions or requests, please write me. Practice well and see you in the next video. Bye bye.